Blueberries. We have three potted blueberries. First one is Tifblue, and then we have two Climax. Um, Moving to East Texas or Northeast Texas, we used to come here at Edom for U-pick blueberries. So these are the first kind of instinctively wanting to plant blueberries because they grow. Well, we went to a U-pick in Edom, and they have acres and acres of them. So I thought you just plant these things and that's it. But blueberries, they have very specific pH, high pH soil requirement, and that's not something I'm willing to do yet for our property. I don't want to amend anything. I don't even do soil tests. When I planted my Muscadines and Blackberries, Persimmons, Jujubes, I just checked that it's soiled and I planted there. So that's my soil check is it's dirt. So I did amend the pot, peat moss, pine bark, and add some acidifier, but I didn't check what's the correct value. I just planted this $10 blueberry plants that I got from I think Harris Nursery in Tyler. And if they live, they live. If they don't, then I'll stop with blueberries. But so far, I did not add any acidifier this year, so I don't even. I just sprinkle an acidifier, a granule. So it says organic acidifier. I don't know if that's true, but yeah. So here they are. They're thriving. They do great in winter. They don't need anything, any protection. They go dormant and they come back. And this one's not looking too great regarding vigor, but it is loaded with fruits and they start turning. How do I know? Well, the birds were here busy, so, and they were right. There are some that are ready. So let's do, this is Tifblue. Like a good cluster right here. Let me try. Okay, that's easily picked. All right, that's very good. It's actually sweet. No tart, I guess, because it's really ripe. No tart at all. It's sweet. Okay, let's try a not so ripe. So this one looks like it's part of a pink cluster right here, and it doesn't want to go. So, okay, it did, but it's still hanging on. So let's try it. Okay, it's also sweet, slight tart, slight taste of tart in there, which is expected. It's not as ripe as the other one, but yeah. I might add more pots since my recipe of peat moss, pine bark, compost, and sprinkle of acidifier. And when I say sprinkle, I just grab a handful and I just top dress it. I don't even mix it in because I don't know if that might be too much. So, all right, so that's Climax. Very good, and they're quite big, I think. I'm not a blueberry expert, but I think that's good size. Kind of like the size that you buy off the market. Oh, that's very good. The birds are eating all this. All right, so this is Climax. Same size. If I didn't have the tag, I would know. They look identical to me. Okay. Is there a difference in taste? Maybe slightly, but I wouldn't know. I'm not an expert, like I said. If they blindfold me, I wouldn't know. All right, slight pink at the bottom. A little bit of tart. Not as sweet, but still very tasty. All right, having just 3 pots of this, And if you follow the channel, I don't just plant 3 pots or 3 of things. I plant like 30 of things. This would be kind of like, you can grow this in your backyard and just snack on blueberries. That's all. But if you want to do like jams or jelly or even wine, you might want to consider planting this in ground, mound the ground, do soil tests, I guess, But I think my recipe here works, and plant a bunch of them because they do grow into, they're stunted right now because they're in tiny pots. I mean, not tiny, but yeah, they're quite prolific. And I don't prune this because I haven't actually studied how to take care of blueberries. I just prune, well, I forgot to prune this year, but kind of like dead limbs like this. But I always send out kind of new shoots right there. But I think the pruning is on the fruit production. You prune it, and kind of like blackberries, you get new laterals, and it's where you get your fruit for next year, I think. Because look at this one here, just went crazy on this old wood. New wood, nothing. It's the old wood. So kind of like floricanes, I guess. I need to do my research on blueberry. All right, so last climax. Let's find the this one's kind of, it's not as ripe as the other one. All right, tastes the same, sweet. That one's not so ripe, slight tart. But let me try and find a super ripe. I don't think there is on this one, but I would guess this one. Oh, I still don't want to go. Okay. Tastes the same, sweet with tart. It's a nice cluster right here. Camera, work with me. Okay, her. All right, that kind of just. Okay. Very sweet. So good flavor. I would say decent harvest on just 3 pots right here. If I'll probably get like a small little plate if I harvested all the ripe ones, which I think I should because the birds are harvesting before me. Kind of see the bent kind of branch right there where they're perch. All right, so that's our blueberry. I think they're southern high bush. That's what I read on the label. But Tifblue and 2 Climax. And they're supposed, I think I got this because they're supposed to pollinate each other or cross-pollinate for better yield. And I think it, look at it, look at the fruits. Massive amount for this tiny plants. So I guess those are a good combination, Tifblue and Climax.